So I was searching on Thingiverse and a few other places like My Mini Factory, and there's a lot of pulse motors, 3D printable pulse motors. And so I grabbed this one, and so I'm waiting for the magnets to come in. And so it is a 3D printed pulse motor. The This top part of the print came out kind of lousy, but it has three magnets on each side here, so it floats. It's got magnetic suspension, like my other maglevs, and like this little guy here that I bought. Um, but yeah, and so this guy sits on. Oops, this guy sits like this, and you adjust back here. This slides back and forth. And so, yeah, I can't wait to get this guy going. So this piece and this piece are separate. These two pieces are stationary on here. This guy, oops, this guy just floats right here. The coil goes down in there, and all the wiring and stuff goes under here because it's hollow underneath there. But yeah, I can't wait to get this little guy going and see how it works. So the magnet should be in, they actually should be here today. And then I need to get like a 5 mil rod or a 10 mil rod. No, I think like about a 5 mil rod. And like I said, the rod will go straight across here. I'll have magnets on either end of the rod, which will then float with the three magnets that go down there. Man, I'm just noticing how lousy this print came out. My prints usually come out really nice. I mean, look at those. Look at that guy. This one came out nasty. Well, at least this did. That's because I had to print it all in one piece. The rotor came out nice. That's that textured plate that I have. Spring steel printing bed. I really like that look. And this is the top part here. So this piece right here, this little octagon piece slides in there, really tight fit. But yeah, I figured while I'm doing this nightmare of winding, oh, I hate winding coils. I hate it with a passion. I don't mind it if I can use my winding jig. My winding machine. But to have to do it by hand. But I'm almost done with that guy. When the magnets come in, I'm going to take a break and assemble this guy and see if I can get him going. I'll probably just use either a Hall sensor or maybe even throw the Bedini circuit on there. All right. So I was going to put this guy together with just the one coil. I soldered on a terminal and then stuck it to the coil with a piece of plastic and some hot glue. The hot glue really makes it look like crap, but it's soldered, it's stuck there. And I was going to do just one, but I think I'm just going to bust it out and wind the other two and then put that puppy together. I'm really torn between taking this hot glue off, but this wire is so fine I don't want to mess it up. I put some shrink tubing on the wire to protect it, and then hot glued the terminal to the coil because the coil's been wrapped in resin. But it just looks like shit. It just looks like crap. So I'm really torn between trying to take the hot glue off and see what happens. I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it because if I mess with it, I know it's going to happen. I'm going to damage the wire, and I've already checked it, and the wrap is good. I've got connectivity, so when I put the meter on it, I get a clear reading that it's all connected just fine. But man, I really hate the way that looks. Ah, maybe I'll just put it on the on the system backwards, and that's what I'll do, and I'll just wire everything from the back because you don't really need to see this. So I'll just put it on like that, wire it from the back, and it will look gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and I've been hand winding these, but I think on this one, instead of painstakingly try to get that first layer down, I'm just going to wrap it, man. I'm just going to wrap it and get it done. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Got about, I'll probably use almost all of that on this one, and then just one more. Oh, yeah. All right, 2 down. I just got to put the terminal on there. I don't think I have enough left on that spool to do a third one. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I'll have to take it out and weigh it. So I don't know how absolutely even these are. I did like I always do, and I forget to do one of the most important things, and that's count the turns. Although that wouldn't do me any good in this situation because the coil is not wrapped like that. It's not wrapped like a Skull Collection coil. It's wrapped more like that, like an M. Corad coil, M. Coradetti. Anyway, 2 down. 1 more to go. Should I bust it out tonight? Yeah, I will. Almost. Almost. Almost done. And I think I'm going to have enough. So normally I'd like to put like either a whole spool or a half a spool on a coil, a big coil, like something like this or this. But this is 28 gauge, so it's pretty thin. So I think once I finish this guy up, I think that's going to be good enough. Definitely good enough to move magnets. Definitely. And especially when all 3 are hooked together in series. And then I'll probably use the JL94 circuit. That puppy right there. Almost. I have to take a break every once in a while because my hands cramp up. I grip it too tightly. I don't know why I do that. It's just an automatic thing. And then I have to consciously think, you don't need to hold it that tight, Mike. I mean, come on. It's not going to fly away. Viva la. Done. Yeah. Oh, man. Thank God. Now I just got to put the clips on and hope that I don't screw that up so that I have to rewind it. So hopefully I have no more excuses now. I can get this puppy put together and get it running. Spaceman, watch out. I'm going to get it running hopefully tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. I hope.